Hey kid, it's Dad. Today's question is, what's up with all the gold? Why is there gold everywhere here in Thailand? And why is it so important? We are on our way to a gold shop because your mom is trading up her gold. And this is something that we do once or twice a year because it's a natural thing here in Thailand. Gold is really important to history, culture, and language, just like cow we talked about in episode 12. In fact, gold is the number 2 biggest export from Thailand after rice. So here we are at Talat Liang, our favorite local market. Gold here in Thailand, it has a lot of history. It holds a special place in the heart and mind of Thai people. And some of that is kind of manufactured, if not consciously manufactured by history. Gold has a very long history here in Thailand, going back thousands of years. For a very long time, Thailand had some really rich gold deposits, and it was known for having gold. It was really known the world over for a location where there was a lot of gold. In fact, the original name, one of the old names for Thailand, Siam, comes from the Sanskrit word for gold. The big airport here in Thailand is Suvarnabhumi. Suvarnabhumi means land of gold. So the idea, the relationship between Thailand and gold is embedded in the language and the history. There's gold everywhere here in Thailand when you look around. It has a lot of religious significance. It's going to add to part of its popularity in the culture and part of its sacredness. I say some of that is manufactured. I mean that for the longest time, up until Rama V, so it's the middle to late 1800s, gold could not be worn as adornment by the common people. They were called sumptuary laws. So that gives gold this relationship between religiosity and royalty. You put those two things together, and it's going to give gold this kind of mystique that really exists to this day. When I say that you can see gold everywhere, it's not just on people. In fact, the biggest gold Buddha in the world is in Chinatown. It's Wat Phrai Meet. Wat Phrai Meet has a 5-ton Buddha. 5 tons. It's a 5-ton gold Buddha right there in Bangkok. If you can imagine having this kind of history, it's kind of hard for me as an American. Our history just doesn't go back that far. The golden age of gold was the Ayutthaya period. Over time then, this mystique that surrounds gold was getting more and more entwined with the idea of Thainess. So thinking about this concept, this allure, this mystique that's around gold, you start to see why and how it gets to be such an important cultural symbol. It's not just a symbol of wealth, that is a part of it. The relationship between royalty and Buddhism and gold, and you are becoming a part of that by having gold of your own, right? I want to say that's half of it. I would say the other half, though, is security. The security that is in gold and in owning gold. And anybody who invests in gold will recognize this. For maybe a lot of Westerners, it's a part of your portfolio if you're one of those trader type people. But for day-to-day Thais, it is a common way to invest your money. It's a way to store your money but still keep it liquid, because people buy and sell their gold here all the time. Gold does not have, for the most part, there's exceptions, but gold for the most part does not have the sentimental value that a lot of Westerners place on gold. So if you buy something for your partner here that is gold, your partner might not think twice about saving up their money and trading it in for a larger bit of gold, for a larger ring, a larger necklace, larger bracelet, or add them all together and get one large piece. Again, this is very, very common here. Now, some people say that there's an inherent distrust of banks here in Thailand and amongst the Thai people. I don't know how much I buy that. It's not really been my experience, but then again, I'm certainly no expert. And when I talk about Thailand and Thai culture and Thai history, I'm talking about it as an observer and as a casual student. All right, that's going to do it for us today. Until the next video, kid. I'll see you later. Bye. So your mom wanted to get one last crack at the durian season. It's pretty much over. There's still a little bit left. Your mom is a bit of a durian connoisseur. Remember we talked about compromise? Yeah, that's a compromise. I'm not a fan.